What is up, Aquarius? Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. This is going to be a general love reading for you, Aqua. Okay, so apply it to your status, your situation. If you're in a relationship, if you're married, dating, single, confused about the situation. It's all good. I understand. Just apply it how you can. Alrighty. That seems like a good shuffle. Okay, so this is your energy, Aquarius. We have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. For the situation, we've got nothing will come of the situation. Void, of course, moon. Then we have for the likely outcome, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Alright, so you could be dealing with the Gemini, you could be dealing with the Cancer, you might have those in your charts. Apply it how you can. Surrender to the divine. Surrender, in my opinion, surrender to God. Full moon. Okay, so yeah, clearly, Aquarius, right? This is something that is pretty much out of your control. I mean, when you gotta surrender to God, that means you've done everything that you possibly humanly could do. At this point, you know, nothing's coming of it anyway, so you might as well give it to God, right? Like, it's like, okay, you've tried, you've put forward this, that, and the third. You know, again, everything that you could do, you've totally done. So, you know, at this point now, we just have to say, okay, God, you know, it's always been in his hands, but now for sure, without a doubt, it's definitely now just with God, okay? So that actually should be a relief. So starting with you, communication is key. So on this card, you see one side of her face, or one head is her eyes are open, the other head, her eyes are closed. So it's kind of those type of situations maybe for you, Aquarius, where it's like you might not want to say it, you might want to be blind to it. Maybe it's one of those hard truths, you know, so it's like, but at the same time, your eyes are wide open, so you can see it quite clearly. Those are difficult, sticky situations because, you know, for peace sake, you don't want to have to communicate what you need to communicate, but also it's necessary. You know, you wouldn't know this information if it weren't for you to share, you know, and communicate is like, this isn't something to keep to yourself, it's something that you need to express and say what you mean what you say. It will be received because, again, it's meant for you to communicate it. Now, the situation, nothing will come of it. I really think of this as kind of like a relief card because it's one of those situations where, you know, even if you were to go ahead and go through with it, even if you were to, you know, go ahead and communicate it, whatever, it's not a waste at all. It's more like a relief. Like you might have thought, maybe by saying it, you know, the outcome might not be so great, but no, that's not the case at all. It's one of those where, like I say, a relief. It's like, okay, you might be surprised at how well, you know, it's received, whatever you have to communicate. Because, right, it's void. it's just like, yeah, it was maybe just something to experience, but nothing really that matters like that. It's not that big of a deal. Now you got a personal issue here reaching resolution, which is nice, and that could be what all this is about. Perhaps it's a difficult conversation or some information you might have to share, but again, you'll probably be pleasantly surprised at how well it's received because it actually reaches a resolution here. So whatever this thing is you need to communicate, don't worry, you know, God has definitely got your back. Say what you need to say, and the rest, you know, I really think it's going to work out very peacefully, resolute in a way that you're satisfied, situation is satisfied, and all's well, to be honest. All right, let's get a little more into it. Communication is key. Let's see what this is about. Okay, that's that. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Yeah, so, you know, powerful change indeed, but still one of those relief type situations. I'm telling you, it's not bad. It is going to change the dynamics in a powerful way, but It's absolutely what's necessary. You are good enough here too. Full moon in Virgo. So you got something powerful to talk about, to communicate, to mention. And when you do, yes, things are going to shift, like almost like a 180. It was like left, then whatever you say after you say it, it's right. And or it could be up and then down, whatever it is, but it's going to cause some changes. But I think it's good stuff here. Nothing will come of this situation. Let's see what that's about. Okay, there we go. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Show the world the real you. Okay, well, you know what? Perhaps that could be what this whole thing is about too. Because remember, I was saying it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really matter. It might just be something like a lesson learned. It might even just show you, Aquarius, how, being confident, communicating, that is your key to success. Though nothing might come of this, you learn a good lesson, right? That, hard information, difficult things you have to communicate, as long as you just say it and do it, hey, that's the success part. You did it. You said it. A lot of times things go unsaid because of fear, but not you, not this time. Let's see, this personal issue reaches their solution. We have a new start is coming, new moon. See? Take time to breathe out, disseminating with. Yeah, it's all good here. It's all good. Nothing to worry about. The personal issue, thank God, reaches a conclusion, which is great. And then dear Aquarius, brings a new start in the new moon. So, which is on the 10th of March. So, this is one of those situations where things resolute, they close so that something new can begin. And I think you'll much more prefer this new start that's coming, because it won't be void. It will actually have a purpose, a destination, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, that's that, Aquarius. I'm going to close this up. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. I'll talk to you soon.